if you can.
Come down, Grandpa.
On the marsh because our friends Ollie and Lauren had come to play. We were in the meadow.
What are we going to do now? Dressing up.
Yes. Just then, Auntie Jules came into the meadow.
Dressing up, what?
And at that moment, who should turn up but Horatio Heave Ho?
Yo-ho! Heave-ho! Horatio!
How lovely to see you, Horatio.
He's the Sunnysands bank manager, but he wants to be a pirate.
Yar, say hello, Stinky. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Stinky.
I've walked all the way from Sunnysands to see if anyone wants to join me for an adventure on the high seas.
We don't want to do us. Please. Well, why not?
You see, Bob the Boat has lent me his boat for the day, and Mr. Mentor, the inventor, has invented this. It's a fantastical treasure-finding machine for finding treasure. It's what we pirates do, see? Yo-ho, heave-ho, Horatio!
Yo-ho, heave-ho, Horatio!
Yes, this was a day for a piratey adventure.
So, me hearties, are you ready to join my fearsome crew?
Ready!
Just then we heard...
It's only me!
It was Great Aunt Loretta, Grandpa's sister.
And I'm all ready for a piratey adventure, yo-ho, heave-ho, Horatio.
How did you know about it, Loretta?
I met Bob the Boat in town and he told me. And I've made a picnic. I've got curry and custard cupcakes. I've got sardine and strawberry sandwiches.
I'll see what I can add to that.
And off went Auntie Jules.
Come on, me hearties. I want to see you looking like real pirates in 2 shakes of Stinky's tail.
Yo-ho! Each day I sit at a boring desk in a serious suit and tie. Managing a bank's not funny, and that's the reason why I'd rather be a pirate, a-sailing on the sea with Stinky on my shoulder, happy as can be. A brave and roaring pirate, that's what I want to be, instead of organizing other people's money. Oh, I don't want to work, I just want to play, 'cause I get my pleasure from my leisure. When I'm digging all night and I'm digging all day, digging up pirate treasure. When we're digging all night and we're digging all day, digging up pirate treasure. Arr!
I'm just going to tell Grandpa that we're going.
A treasure-finding machine, eh? Invented by Mr. Mentor. Can I come too?
Oh, no, Grandpa. You stay here and have a little lie down. Besides, there won't be enough room. Not if Loretta's going too. Come on, Josh. I'll take you all in campo.
Loretta's going. Even more reason for me to come. And there'll be room for me if I'm small.
The shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
When my grandpa wears his shrinking cap, all sorts of things can happen.
His magic can make things go. Like my cousin Jason's car. Or his plane. Or my helicopter. So Grandpa can travel anywhere when he's small. But today, he wasn't going to go by plane or car or helicopter. He was going in my backpack.
Auntie Jules took us all to Bob's boat, and soon we were getting ready to set sail.
Yo-ho! So let's away on our pirate ship like pirates did of old.
Arr!
And you all have me to thank when we dig up silver and gold. There'll be rubies, there'll be diamonds for all of us to see. There'll be sapphires, there'll be emeralds buried deep beneath the sea. I'm a brave and roaring pirate, that's all I want to be, instead of managing a boring old bank.
Grandpa's in my backpack. Oh. So where are we going, Horatio?
We're going to Bungle Island. I hear it's bursting with treasure.
Bungle Island? I've heard it's bursting with bonglebirds.
What are bonglebirds like?
Bonglebirds are thieves, Lauren. They pinch food and anything that's shiny or sparkly.
Have no fear, Loretta, my dear. Stinky'll see off any of those pesky bonglebirds. Won't you, Stinky? That's a yes.
We don't want to work, we just want to play, 'cause we get our pleasure from our leisure. When we're digging all night and we're digging all day, digging up pirate treasure.
Arr! Come on now, mateys, gather up all your piratey gear.
I'll bring the life jackets.
When we're digging all night and we're digging all day, digging up pirate treasure.
And soon, the boomerang was at full sail and heading for Bungle Island.
When we arrived, we all stepped ashore and Horatio Heave Ho said,
Here is the shiny key to the engine of Bob's boat.
Oh, those bonglebirds would love a shiny key. If they take it, we'll be stuck here on Bungle Island.
Well, they shan't have it, Loretta. It's going right here in my pocket. See? Right, fearsome crew. Time to look for treasure.
So, Horatio Heave Ho tried to start Mr. Mentor's fantastical treasure finder.
He tried and tried and tried, but nothing was happening.
Shivering shrimps! Nothing's happening. The fantastical treasure finder is broken.
Oh, don't be upset. Why don't you have one of my curry and custard cupcakes? No?
I quickly got Grandpa out.
Put me in the treasure finder, Josh. I'll see what I can do.
And I put him in the treasure finder. Grandpa often makes Mr. Mentor's inventions work.
He pulled some strings and turned a wheel and pushed a lever and the machine started to work.
It's working! Look!
Yay! Cheer up, Horatio. Let's go treasure hunting.
Yo-ho, heave-ho, Horatio!
So off we went, with Grandpa inside the treasure finder, leaving Great Aunt Loretta to get the picnic ready.
But then this happened. One by one, the bonglebirds appeared in the bongle-wongle tree, and they did this. They flapped around Great Aunt Loretta, then they started stealing the curry and custard cupcakes and the sardine and strawberry sandwiches.
The bonglebirds were so determined to get the picnic that Great Aunt Loretta had to run away.
And just then, we all came back.
No sign of any treasure. None at all.
There might not be any treasure, but the place is heaving with bonglebirds.
Suddenly the bonglebirds swooped down and attacked the fantastical treasure finder. They were pecking at the shiny knobs, trying to steal them. And I was really worried about Grandpa. I'll chase the birds away. You get Grandpa out.
Come on, we have to shoot them away. Shoot! While the others chased the birds, and Horatio and Great Aunt Loretta clung to each other, I got Grandpa out. He ran, and he climbed up the bongle-wongle tree.
We must leave Bungle Island at once.
And Horatio took the key to Bob's boat out of his pocket.
Luckily, I still have the shiny key to the engine of Bob's boat.
But he didn't have it for long because a bonglebird swooped down from the tree and stole it.
Lullaby lobsters! We're stuck on the island. We're marooned.
Marooned?
Elsie showed me where Grandpa was.
Get me Stinky, Josh. I think I can see these bonglebirds off with Stinky.
Horatio, can I borrow Stinky?
You can have him. I don't deserve to have a parrot on my shoulder. I'm not a proper pirate. I should stick to being a bank manager.
I put Stinky on the branch. Grandpa hid under Stinky's wing.
And the two bunglebirds came back, and Grandpa did this.
The bunglebirds were terrified. Away they flew.
Right. I'll get the key now.
And Grandpa jumped up to the next branch and into the nest and found the key. Then he threw it down to me.
Now me.
He jumped down into my backpack.
We'll find the key. We'll think of something.
I don't think we'll see those bunglebirds again, Horatio. And look! The key!
Oh, goodness! Well done, Josh. You scared them away.
It wasn't me, it was Stinky.
I told you my Stinky would see him off.
Oh, for goodness sake, let's just go home.
So, we sailed back to Sunnysands in the boomerang. Auntie Jules drove Ollie and Lauren home in Campo. And soon, we were back at the mill on the marsh.
Grandpa jumped out of my backpack.
Come off, Grandpa.
Oh, that was close. We nearly got stuck on Bongle Island.
Well done for scaring them off, Grandpa.
And well done you two for helping. And what do we call this, eh?
Teamwork! Oh, Grandpa, had a nice lie down.
Oh, it's a good job he didn't come with us on our piratey adventure. Whew, you'd have been scared silly by those birds. Oh, Horatio's so brave and roary. And Stinky frightened them off.
What, like this? Squawk!
Oh, yes, very like that, actually.
Family in Hairyland, and we're the Hairy Fairies, telling all the stories
And the singing in a band.
We had a little accident with our magic and turned the world hairy.
Oh, how tragic!
We've run out of spells in our hairy fairy tree,
But they don't care.
they love to be hairy. The ha-ha Hairies, finding all the laughter in Hairyland. Ma, Pa,
And Minnie.
and don't forget there's Nana.
And Chihuahua, the hairy pet.
But up on the hill in Chateau Shampoo, there's Boris Boo-hoo.
And Boise, too.
Boris is trouble, you wait and see. But they don't care, they love to be hairy. The ha-ha Hairies. Oh, good ride, Wiggy.
Yep, I'm good at flying the Papa Piggy.
Well, it isn't that hard, is it?
Hello. Quiff doesn't think that flying the Papa Piggy's hard, but it is.
But what about sailing Pa-Ha-Ha's Bottlebrush boat?
Yikes! No, I wouldn't try that. Remember what happened when...
Of course I do.
There's a big story all about the Bottlebrush boat. You're not going to believe it. Well... It all started at the Ha-Ha Hairies' house. Ma, Pa and Minnie Ha-Ha were loading stuff into the Fluffer-Puffer-Poop.
And we were watching from the bumblebee bush.
They were putting in life jackets and rubber rings.
And all sorts of very interesting things.
Woo! Quite weird stuff, Quiff. Where do you think they're going?
Dunno, but wherever it is, we're going too.
And they were off.
They're going on a journey in a fluffer-puffer-poop.
Poop, poop.
They're going on a journey in a happy hairy group.
Poop, poop.
Poop, poop. They zoom, zoom, zoom through Hairyland.
Then huff, puff, puff, chuff through the forest of trees. Oh, they're going on a journey in a Fluffer-Puffer-Poop.
Poop, poop, zoom, zoom, whiz, whiz. Poop, poop, zoom, zoom, whiz, whiz.
The Ha-Ha Hairies had come to Ringlet River.
Where Pa-Ha-Ha kept his boat.
It was a Bottlebrush boat that Pa had made out of old bottles and brushes.
landed in the wifty-wafty willow tree. Ma and Minnie were very excited.
Because this was the day to float in the Bottlebrush boat.
Minnie went off to pick some hairy berries, while Ma and Pa unloaded the Fluffer-Puffer-Poo.
But up on the hill at Chateau Shampoo, someone was playing. Can you guess who?
Boris, boo-hoo, what's he gonna do? Boris and Boise were sailing paper boats on the pond. The fuzzy frog was feeling mischievous, and he did this.
He scared Boris.
Boise laughed. Then he went inside to make a new boat.
Boris was going to get his own back on that fuzzy frog for sure.
Down in the curly-swirly meadow, Ma and Pa had put everything in the boat. Then they realised that was a mistake.
There isn't room in the boat for them.
Shush. So they started to take everything out again.
Boris was looking through the hairy stairy, looking for an idea to get his own back on the fuzzy frog.
He saw the Bottlebrush boat.
And at that moment, he had an idea. A way to scare the fuzzy frog.
Oh, the Bottlebrush boat, and Boris will sail out to the sea so blue and bright.
He'll catch a fish as big as a whale,
with the mouth of a giant and a flappity tail.
Ooh.
And he'll bring it home to his garden pond to serve the fuzzy frog right. But how was he going to get the boat? What Boris needed was a plan. Boris needs a plan, he needs a plan as quick as he can. He needs to plan a big surprise.
He needs to plan his next disguise.
What'll it be?
What'll it be?
What'll it be?
A fisherman!
Yes, Boris was going to catch a big fish and bring it back to his pond to serve that fuzzy frog right.
And off he went.
Meanwhile, back in the curly-swirly meadow, Ma and Pa were ready to set sail when suddenly a fisherman arrived.
They don't know it's Boris, do they?
No, Wiggy. They never know it's Boris.
Then Pa suddenly remembered something. The bristly brush stick boom.
They wouldn't be able to put the sail up without that.
Now was the fisherman's chance to make off with a boat.
Oh, nits! Oh, the Bottlebrush boat, and Boris will sail out to the sea so blue and bright.
He'll catch a fish as big as a whale,
with the mouth of a giant and a flappity tail.
Ooh.
And he'll bring it home to his garden pond to serve the fuzzy frog right. But Boris hadn't gone anywhere. He'd made a mistake.
He suddenly realised the boat's not in the water.
Shush, Wiggy. Ma and Pa are coming back.
And Ma and Pa were coming back. So Boris jumped out of the Bottlebrush boat and greeted them.
Pa took the bristly brush stick boom off Ma to put it in the boat. But then this happened.
He got whopped on the bottom.
Okay, Wiggy, okay. Why is bottom so funny? Pa helped the poor fisherman to his feet.
And said sorry for accidentally whopping him on the bottom.
Then Minnie came over the bridge and said sorry for giving the fisherman a fright.
Bottom.
Shush, enough.
Ma settled him back down.
Pa fixed the bristly brush stick boom.
Then he remembered the sail.
So Ma, Pa and Minnie went off to the Fluffer-Puffer-Poo to get the sail.
Now was Boris's chance to make off with a boat. But he had to get it in the water.
Oh, the Bottlebrush boat and Boris will sail out to the sea so blue and bright.
He'll catch a fish as big as a whale
With the mouth of a giant and a flappity tail.
Ooh.
And he'll bring it home to his garden pond to serve the fuzzy frog right.
And that didn't go very well.
No. And Ma, Pa and Minnie are coming back.
As Pa, Ma and Minnie arrived with a sail, Boris tried to sneak out of the boat.
But he nearly fell in the water. The Ha-Ha Hairies thought the fisherman was hilarious.
He nearly ended up in Ringlet River.
So will you if you're not careful. Watch.
Ma thought the fisherman would be safer wearing a life jacket.
Minnie had attached the sail to the bristly brush stick boom. And they started to try to push the boat into the water.
This was Boris's last chance. He decided to help with the pushing.
Oh, the Bottlebrush boat and Boris will sail out to the sea so blue and bright.
He'll catch a fish as big as a whale
With the mouth of a giant and a flappity tail.
Ooh.
And he'll bring it home to his garden pond to serve the fuzzy frog right.
Is it going to go in?
It's in! Yes, the Bottlebrush boat was in the river. But just then, who should arrive?
Nana Ha-Ha! And she'd made a hairy pear pie for the boat trip.
Boris seized his chance and jumped into the boat. But it wobbled, and Boris wobbled.
Uh-oh, he's wobbling! He's wobbling!
And Boris couldn't keep his balance, and into the water he went. Oh, he's gone!
Yes, Boris had fallen in Ringlet River.
The Ha-Ha Hairies hadn't noticed. They were too busy admiring Nana's pie.
And all Boris could do was to run back to Chateau Shampoo as fast as he could.
Everyone was surprised to see that the fisherman had gone.
Huh? Oh well, now it was time for the boat trip.
And off they went.
Yeah! When Boris got home, he collapsed by the pond.
And he never did catch a fish as big as a whale. Boris is never going to get his own back on the fuzzy frog.
Nope, but he could do this back to it. I can do a longer one.
Oh, let's do a loud one, both together.
Okay.
Attention, please, me hearties. We are about to set forth on a great voyage of discovery.
Hey, what's it? Willie?
A journey, Pirate William, to find new lands beyond the sea. I have here a map.
Fat lot of use that is. There's nothing on it.
Precisely, Pirate Barnabas. How can there be anything on it when we haven't discovered it yet?
The day of the captain's departure had come, and a great crowd had assembled to say goodbye to their hero. Even the mayor of the port was there.
And so we bid farewell to our heroic friends. May good fortune attend their intrepid enterprise.
I thank you, Mr. Mayor. and I'll be glad of the fortune on my return. Farewell!
So the Black Pig set forth for the open sea. For the first day or so, all went well. Down in his cabin, Pugwash recorded in his log.
Already I feel as one of the great explorers, dauntless and dogged.
Captain, there's an an hurricane ahead. Dirty great black clouds.
Plundering porpoises, master mate. What matter if it... Help! Yes, well, maybe I don't feel quite so dauntless and dogged as... whoops! Help!
The tempest raged for 2 days and nights. Huge waves rose like mountains, and the ship was tossed high and low like an eggshell. The captain managed at last to get to his cabin, and took to his bed in great alarm. And the crew did likewise, feeling very seasick. Only Tom stayed at the wheel, and kept the ship headed into the wind. Then, on the third day, the wind dropped as suddenly as it had begun. And there was the Black Pig drifting slowly on a calm sea.
Land ahoy! All hands on deck!
There you are, me hearties. What did I tell you? The strange new land
Oh, come off it, Captain. You know that coastline as well as I do.
Hey, there's the beach where we goes paddling. Yes, that's our home port coming into view now.
Dear me, I do believe you're right. And nautical noggins, oh no. The mayor and all, they've come out to meet us.
But we ain't discovered nothing. Don't worry, take the ship into harbour. Where's that map, Captain?
Welcome home, Captain.
Hooray!
And now tell us of the strange new lands you have discovered.
Yes, it's,
Here you are, Captain.
Oh, yes, it's, jumping jellyfish. Well, I never. Why, of course, yes, it's, here.
Oh, splendid, Captain. That's all I need. It is a proud moment for us all, sir. I appoint you a freeman of this port, and hereby decree free civic festivities for a week.
Harrowing hurricanes. It'll take me at least a week to recover.